Well, it seems I'm gonna be alone today. I think Trigger rage quit E3 for some reason. I see a Trigger in Discord. I mean, no one wants to miss that Metroid Prime, so I can relate. It's Trigger! Hey! How you doing?
Good.
Fucking amazing! I mean... Do you still hate video games?
A little bit.
Why?
It's alright.
Like, as much as I like you, my American friend, I cannot relate to that. Didn't every conference have, like, at least something for everyone? I mean, I don't particularly care about most of Ubisoft's games, but the output is nice. Plus, there's something for everyone. You have Just Dance, you have Beyond Good and Evil, you have Sea of Thieves 2, you have Assassin's Creed / Witcher, you have a racing game, you have a Toys to Life game, Trials.
It's not really so much about the conference. It's about in general.
I went to this E3 and said, if every conference has one game that I'm interested in, then I'm happy because that's that's enough that I need. But yeah, Nintendo is gonna happen soon. We still have a black screen because I look at hot cosplay chicks with hot asses. I wonder if you should want to have a sneak peek here. La 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 la. Okay, I probably should get rid of it. So, there we have Nintendo. Hello, Adolfino. I think you slept in, but the PC gaming show had like the biggest what the fuck moment of all time. So yeah, and the price is ridiculous. I mean, ridiculously cheap. People are apparently bitching that Yakuza 0 and Kiwami gonna have de novo. First of all, de novo is standard at this day and age. Yeah, it sucks, blah 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 blah. But the people that are bitching probably have a goddamn fucking iPhone where everything is like locked away anyway. But yeah, like, hell, fucking buy the game. If you don't like de novo, wait a month or two or a week or two for it to get cracked and then play it. Who the fuck cares? Like, Yakuza on fucking PC is like one of the biggest announcements ever. But yeah, Nintendo's apparently gonna start in 1 minute. I think.
10 seconds.
Wait, is there a countdown? Am I on the wrong stream?
Twitch.tv/Nintendo.
I watch it on YouTube.
Oh. Shit.
I'm gonna stay here on YouTube. Oh, there it is, 10 seconds. Don't spoil me then. I'm too lazy to change the screen thing.
It's cool. It's cool.
It's a world! Why is the quality so bad? I'm on 240p for some reason. It's Metroid Prime! Is that a new Armored Core? What is this? I mean... I'm confused.
How do you play this game? The camera is insane.
Yeah, it's not gameplay.
Look, it has co-op.
Are you salty?
No.
Damon Ex Machina? Okay. Marvelous. That was interesting.
新暦3564年第107
Don't be
代
salty,
アーキディア法
Trigger.
王ナダル
It's
が
Nintendo.
軍事大国シアへと
But look at this. We get a new Advance Wars.
一夜にしてその首都 ホメロパは陥落し、アルスもろとも雲海の底深くへと沈んでいった。その影にはたった一人のブレイド、天の聖杯
I don't know, it's blades. I think it's Xenoblade.
次のターゲットはいい
Yes. Xenoblade
世界を破
DLC.
壊する。
気づいてるんじゃないか。破壊したがってるのは人間だと。
僕が本国から受けた使命は天の聖杯、滅の討伐だ。どうだろう、僕らにその力貸してもらえないだろうか。
I still need to play that
として
game,
怒ってる滅の討伐のこと。
but I don't have time for a 200-hour game. Shit translation, can you speak Japanese? I always want to make fun of people that bitch about translations that can't speak a single word of Japanese.
一体何の目的で？
These people are actually cancer.
退屈しのぎだよ、ただの。
ふざけてるの？
So if you're cancer, please go away.
天の聖杯同士の激突。
Ah, you're learning, so you're 100% fluid in it, am I right?
俺の行く道は
Just don't say anything anymore, please.
交わることはない。
I'm actually a little bit sick of people instantly bitching about something, even if we have not seen
When we
anything.
launched Nintendo Switch, our
It's
vision
Reggie
was
Trigger.
a home system you could play together anytime, anywhere. 2 detachable Joy-Con controllers, countless play possibilities.
Trigger?
From day one, all of you
Reggie
in
hype.
the world what that means. Whether playing at home or on the go, from low to on high. Where will Nintendo Switch take you next? To a smashing invitation.
Reggie is
cheered by
really
fans
translated
and
badly.
challengers? Or on a journey
Sorry.
through verdant fields and
It's about to
Viridian
announce
cities
the Nintendo
in a
Switch
timeless
XL.
quest to catch
I would
the
not be surprised about that. I remember a lot of people are like saying the screen is too tiny.
A few weeks ago, we showed you Pokemon Let's Go
I think it's
Pikachu
too early
and
here.
Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. A brand new Pokemon adventure.
Wait, are
in a
these the
vibrant,
real
playful
Pokemon
region
games?
Where your partner,
No, these are
Pikachu
like
or Eevee, is always by
An
your side.
easier one, I think.
Add
That's how
the
they're doing it.
So this is not
power of
okay.
Nintendo Switch.
But it looks good.
You can play
And
It
it
doesn't
has
ha-
Pokemon Go
anywhere you
integration
like.
or something.
It doesn't have the aliasing issues anymore.
I know,
Catch
it's
and battle
gorgeous.
Pokemon on one system with a friend. You can even transfer a Pokemon into the game from Pokemon Go. This is a Pokeball Plus.
What the fuck?
You can use it like a Joy-Con controller with Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, or play the entire game with it alone.
What?
You can put a Pokemon into the Pokeball Plus, then bring it with you. Sounds like there's already one inside. It's the mythical Pokemon Mew.
Wait, does
Mew
the thing
comes
make
exclusive
sound?
with every Pokeball Plus and can join you on your journey.
Yay, I can buy
Pokemon Let's Go
Mew.
Pikachu, Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, and the Pokeball Plus will be available on November 16th.
I'm not interested in Pokemon, but that's pretty cool. I want to have a Pokeball Plus.
This mysterious and enchanting world. Wherever you go, with whoever you like, only on Nintendo Switch. Now, let's check out something else we can't wait to show you.
The real Pokemon or Metroid Prime?
Okay,
The
you
real-
ready for this?
All right.
He's desperate.
Don't even think.
It's a party game? What is John Cena doing there? Mario Party! Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
I can't get excited about. Well, I'm sorry.
I don't too, I was joking. Mario Party is terrible.
Yeah.
Wait, what the fuck?
Have like some angles.
Okay,
Huh?
that looks cool. Ready? Do it.
Wait,
Oh, game on.
Okay.
that is kinda cool though.
Oh,
I don't know. It looks expensive.
Yeah, but how does that work?
Alright, let's do another one.
Are you guys ready to do this?
Don't worry, I'm not excited for Mario Party 2. The games are terrible.
all right, ready?
Yeah.
I just hope for the people that are happy now that it has online multiplayer.
Oh, wow.
I just hope there's like a little bit of quality in this game. Like the last 7, real bad.
Yes. Like I only really like the first one.
2 was good.
Nah, 2 added too much bullshit for me. Like the first one, you know, was bare bones. With 2 they started adding, oh, you can steal stars. Oh, you can, you know, teleport instantly somewhere else. Like 1 was so bare bones. That looks fun. Wait, October 5th? Why the fuck did they only show the release date for a second?
Long ago, the divine Seros
We got a lot to
received a
show.
revelation from
Gotta
the
move on.
goddess. A gift.
I really hope
to
for the
help
people
guide
that
the
it
lost.
has
Now,
online.
the goddess watches over Fodlan from her kingdom above, as the mother of all life.
I feel like they would have said if it did.
The arbiter of every soul.
I mean, they need to push the online service paid thing. Well, Fire Emblem Switch, I guess. Yep. They are shitting stuff out.
It's time to measure
Damn.
your worth as an instructor.
I mean, that was announced already. Or they were talking about it already.
Such a brutal, irrational world
Whoa.
we live in. Some believe the crests, tokens of the goddess's power, are necessary to maintain order. But
Wait, there's way more characters on the screen than before.
crests are to blame.
Can I date girls again? And they cut it out of the Western version.
Probably.
Do you dare to walk this path with me? One misstep, and we fall to our ruin. So take your first step. It's now or never! I will return here someday, my teacher. Promise me that you won't forget me.
Look, it's Fortnite!
Yay! I mean, it's great. Another hit into PUBG's asshole, I guess. Because Fortnite is gonna get like 3 million more players instantly now.
Hey, Fortnite can run on the Switch. PUBG can't even run on the 1080.
Again, I don't care, but it's good for the system. Hell, maybe I'm gonna try it out for free. Ooh, maybe I'm actually really gonna try it out before I go to bed today.
I can't wait to drop off the battle bus and meet some of you on the battlefield in Fortnite. And on Nintendo Switch, you can have the complete Battle Royale experience. Whether playing together
I
online
can't believe
with
it.
friends in the same
We heard
room
Battle Royale on the
or
Nintendo
around
conference.
Available at 10 a.m. Pacific time today. Nintendo Switch,
Stardew Valley,
home
Celeste,
console where you
Shovel
can
Knight,
access a
SteamWorld
full
Dig
range of
2,
games
and
content,
whatever that is.
including
Fantastic
a wealth
games,
of
all of them.
groundbreaking games from our independent development community.
I was hoping they'd spoil something
Your
fun.
support for indie games on Nintendo Switch has been inspiring. And to all of you, as well as all of the developers behind these rich and varied experiences, from all of us here at Nintendo, thank you.
No
Let's
problem.
pull back the curtain on a few more, including 2 we're showing for the first time here today. Aspiring chefs,
Metro?
ready your cleavers, pots,
Hey, it's
and cutting
Overcooked.
boards.
Never played that
And
game because I
Overcooked
don't have any
A
friends.
sequel that's
But
brimming
people like
with
it.
more recipes, characters,
Wait, are these
kitchens,
zombie
and
toads?
white knuckle mayhem. Prepare for the ultimate cook-off with new features like the ability to throw ingredients, kitchens that can change on the fly,
can't just
And with
throw
Nintendo
ingredients on the
Switch,
floor.
the opportunity to
Don't worry,
bake,
people eat it
barbecue,
anyway.
or broil with
As long as you don't
in
tell them.
wireless, local, and online.
What do you think would happen with the
Save the
ingredients
world
on your
from
pizza?
clumsy cooking when Team 17's frantic food juggler arrives on August 7th. Hop on a snail, hoard berries, or wipe out the enemy's queen to claim victory in Killer Queen Black. Redesigned from
Hey,
the
it's Smash
ground
Brothers.
up, Liquid Bit and Bumble Bear Games' acclaimed arcade extravaganza that became a multiplayer phenomenon is coming to Nintendo Switch. And for the first time on console, 2 teams of up to 4 each can square off in exciting battles. Play it first on Nintendo Switch later this year. And finally, venture through the mysterious subterranean landscapes of a vast, forgotten kingdom in Teen Cherry's Hollow Knight.
Best game ever.
An action-adventure filled with gripping combat and haunting secrets. Hand-drawn characters and sublime scenery abound in this sweeping platformer that offers endless hours of intricate exploration. We revealed earlier this year that Hollow Knight was coming to Nintendo Switch, and I'm pleased to announce that the game, packed with all the previous downloadable content, is available on the Nintendo eShop starting today.
Damn!
These are just a few of the terrific
Can you now
indie
make
games you
a
can play in the months
physical
ahead.
version, please?
After this presentation, stay tuned for
Somebody will.
Nintendo Treehouse Live, streaming right from the E3 show floor, where our Nintendo game experts will give you a closer look at some of these games and more. And I personally cannot wait to watch as intrepid
Of course we're
challengers
gonna watch
test
that,
their
aren't we?
mettle in our
Trigger,
Splatoon
the
2
Splatoon World Championship.
and Super Smash Bros.
No.
Invitational
How
2018.
dare you?
The action starts immediately following Nintendo.
I'm gonna watch the
Treehouse
Smash
Live.
Brothers thing so I can see
Before
the new
we
Smash.
move on, I have an important update on a game I know fans have been looking
Metroid.
forward to. Octopath
Oh.
Traveler from Square Enix is coming exclusively for Nintendo Switch on July 13th.
That's so
And you
early.
can download a brand new demo for the
Oh.
game from the Nintendo eShop.
Another
on June
demo.
14th. Now, let's take another action-packed look at some more experiences coming soon to Nintendo
Yeah.
Switch.
More games.
It's Starlink!
Man.
Wait, is that a MOBA?
Yeah. Yeah. Minecraft. Minecraft is already out.
Wait, was that Ark? In Pixels?
It's Ark spin-off, yeah.
Wait, Fighter C is coming to Switch? That's actually good. I mean, I don't care about the game, but it's nice that it
Splatoon
comes.
single player expansion.
Captain Toads!
Hell yeah.
Can't wait for a reviewer. Can't wait for a reviewer to rate it low again because he only thinks it has 18 levels. Well, we get a last gen. Wait, the real Ark is coming too? Oh, Paladins! Pompey lost that game.
So many games, I can't keep up.
That is gonna get awesome. The world ends with you. I mean, that's a lot of games. Are you showing something from Yoshi?
Hi everyone, I'm Shinya Takahashi of Nintendo. I hope you
Probably
enjoyed
at
what
some
you've
point.
seen. Recently, it's been nice to see people pull their Nintendo Switch systems from their bags to play, even when they have only a little bit of free time.
I would never do that outside.
Every time I see
would
that,
get
I
mugged.
can't help but smile.
You can
At
only do it in
Nintendo, we
Japan.
approach development with the goal of delivering new and unique games to surprise people all over the world. and we're thankful for the many publishing partners also making games for Nintendo Switch. Today we share just a small portion of what we're currently working on. We hope you will look forward to what's coming next on Nintendo Switch.
They seem to have a lot.
It's time to share information on a certain title. I'll turn it over to someone I think you know.
Wait, what is this game? I don't know what it is.
Hi, I'm Masahiro Sakurai from
I don't know that guy.
Today, I'd like to introduce you to the new Super Smash Bros. Game for the Nintendo Switch. As you may know, Super Smash Bros. Is an action game about smashing beloved game characters off the screen.
Okay,
Many
that's
fighters
pretty
have appeared
funny.
in this series. I'm sure you're all eager to find out who will be joining the roster this time. So we made a video to showcase some fighters appearing in the game.
Okay, let's go.
The number next to each fighter signifies the order in which they joined the Super Smash Bros. Series.
Okay.
Please, take a look.
I'm confused. Are they showing numbers now?
They're just showing fighters in order.
So that's Mario. Know him. Wait, are they show all? Samus. I know Samus. They skipped 3 numbers. What is going on? Kirby. Bowser. Are these, is this amiibo numbering? Why is it back at 3? Wait, it's Breath of the Wild Link.
Yeah.
Why is the numbering out of order?
I don't know.
Hey, look at this, it's Fox! And Falco. Some Fire Emblem dudes. Wait, did they make Zelda younger? She looks more lolly now. I know all of these. I know that dude.
Sonic is back.
Ah, Peach is beautiful.
Ice Climbers are back.
When they're not back? Were they out?
I'm pretty sure they weren't before.
I mean, they were definitely in GameCube. What will be the big reveal? Hey, the Wii Fit trainer! Well, that one was probably in the Wii U version anyway. The big reveal! Banjo-Kazooie! Hey, Ryo's back? Wait, are these back or are they just showing all the fighters before? I'm really confused about this right now.
Would hope. But it doesn't look the same, right? So
I'm not sure.
New one?
Wait, Snake is back? Cool.
Everyone they've ever had is back?
That's cool. That's like 100 fighters then.
Hey, you can all play your favorite character and stop whining about it on the internet.
I mean, that's really cool. I mean, Konami wants to still have a little bit of money, I guess, from the gaming industry. Hey, it's Bayonetta! That hot bitch. So, all characters that ever appeared on a Smash Brothers are back, and new ones?
Haven't seen any new ones yet.
Yeah, I mean, they're gonna do that for the end, I guess. I mean, that is... I'm not interested in that game, but that is pretty crazy. And that they spent so much time on this video. Wait, was Wolf in?
Yeah, he was in...
Okay.
You were Brawl?
Interesting. Oh, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. That makes sense.
And now the new character?
Did Luigi just shit out, did Yoshi just shit? Yeah. Are they gonna...
Inklings are new.
I mean, that's cool. It's like 100 fighters.
That's right. Every fighter in Super Smash Bros. History is joining the battle.
That is kind of crazy.
Absolutely every Super Smash Bros. Fighter ever is in this game, whether they were originally DLC or only appeared once in the past. We believe that's what players want, so we made the impossible possible. Any way you slice it, this one has the most Smash for your buck. Simply put, this is the biggest crossover in gaming history. Once again,
really
worlds
good.
will collide.
Yeah.
Even so, your starting roster may be as small as the original Nintendo 64 game.
Eh?
We've streamlined the conditions for unlocking fighters, and we want to make the process interesting, so it feels like you're constantly recruiting popular characters to your side.
Wait.
8-player battles
Is
are
it
also
timed?
making a return. See what happens when you pit many different fighters against one another.
I don't think so.
Like Mario Maker, we
Now let's
have
take
to
a closer
play a
look
certain
at
amount and
fighters
then...
by highlighting how they've changed since their last appearance.
I did not expect to spend so much time on Smash with a tournament coming
Mario's
up.
still easy to use, but
And
we
that's
did
cool.
add a little something for someone from his latest adventure. He can also
Happy.
wear his
That's
Ready
cool.
and Builder outfits.
Builder. Let's announce Mario Maker for Switch, please.
Link dons his
Thank you.
champion's tunic from The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. His bombs
Does
are
his
now
weapon
remotely
break?
detonated, and his final smash unleashes ancient arrows. He can also wear Link's familiar Tunic of the Wild.
Cool.
Although it's been a while, the 2-in-1 fighter, the Ice Climbers, are back. Work
Do they
together
still have
like
the
magic.
infinite chain grab?
Once she's gone, you're in serious
I have
trouble.
no idea what you're talking about.
Ike's outfit from
Probably
Emblem
not,
has
because it
great
sounds OP.
returns, along with his look from Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn.
Last
Now
time I
you
played
can
Ice
both
Climbers
versions
in
for the
Smash
first time.
GameCube was when I bought the game in
Two different versions are even
2002.
voiced a little differently.
Prepare yourself.
Are the Ice Climbers banned in tournaments?
We now have the female version of Pikachu,
They-
complete with a
Wait, what?
horse tail.
Female version
Did
of
you notice
Pikachu?
Pikachu Libre is a girl?
Okay.
Fox's design is now based
I
on
guess
Star
some
Fox Zero,
people are
and
happy
Final
now.
Smash has received an overhaul.
Do we get a female version of Fox?
This time, Final Smashes are straight to the point, so you can get right back to fighting.
I don't think it works like that.
Are they
Fox's
showing
Final
every
Smash features an
character?
unorthodox ship formation that's more unruly than Fox's. Either way, the Landmaster has been retired.
Like, that presentation is crazy so far.
In one-on-one fights, Ryu will always face his opponents, just like in his original game appearances. It's
Does
a
he have
small
his new
touch that
V-trigger?
reduces accidental command inputs.
Whatever the news.
Charge moves, like Samus's charge shot, can now power up in midair. You can cancel with jump or dodge, but you'll be open to attack.
They really show every character
Marth's
today.
dancing blade is faster, and it's easier to unleash one after another.
I mean,
This
I like
holds
it.
true for Roy and Lucy.
Don't get me wrong. I would just not play
In
the game.
addition, Marth is now fully voiced in English.
Keep your eyes open.
Wait, he was not? In... I mean, it's,
Backed
that
by
Snake
popular
is
demand,
back is...
veteran fighter Snake is sneaking back into the fray.
That's cool.
It's been 10 years since his last appearance in the series, so we can finally make some new dream matches come true. Of course, Shadow Moses Island is back too.
That's cool.
King DDD's final smash is basically a cage fight where he
Okay,
unleashes missiles.
Okay, that's fucking amazing. I wish I could get into this game.
Pichu is also returning from Super Smash
That's-
Bros. Melee. Its electric shock still damages itself too, so be careful. In the Legend
Why
of
the
Zelda
fuck did they
Breath
make
of the
Zelda
Wild,
so
Zelda's
lolly?
more into research than fighting, so her design is from the Legend of Zelda.
Ah,
Link Between
okay.
Worlds.
That
Zelda
makes
is
sense.
much more elegant and regal than our other fighters, but we made sure you wouldn't underestimate her energetic attacks. Her final smash is a ceiling move called Triforce of Wisdom.
Sonic!
Sonic's final smash, Super Sonic, is more souped up than ever. Either you're too slow.
That
or
seems
he's
kinda
lightning
OP.
fast. Pac-Man also got a speed boost this time around.
That is
Walking
cool.
around the stage sounds just like Pac-Man, don't you
Wait,
think?
did he have that before or is that new? Because
Pokemon
that was
Trainer's
cool.
back with Squirtle, Ivysaur,
Not
and
sure.
Charizard.
Nobody plays with the
You can change
Final
Pokemon
Smash
during
Ball, though.
battle, and this time there's no penalty for sticking with one, so feel free to pick your main.
It looks OP for certain ones.
Also, you can play as a female trainer.
Oh
for the
god, she's
first
so
time.
hot.
Some fighters
They
like
really
Captain
show
Falcon
everyone.
trigger a dramatic slow-mo effect on strong attacks in one-on-one fights.
Oh, only in one-on-one fights. I was asking how
And
is
of
it
course,
working.
his hazardous big blue stage is making a return.
Hey, it's F-Zero, guys! There it is, we got it.
Just like before, you can play as Cloud in his Final Fantasy VII costume or his Final Fantasy VII Advent Children costume. Now you can see his limit gauge near his damage percentage.
That is
at
cool.
all times. Special
What's the
displays
dam-
are
or
available
was- is
for
it
certain
new?
other fighters too.
I mean, you could see the gauge
For
before
example,
when you were charging, but not
Not in that style.
when you weren't charging.
You can see
Yeah.
how much
No,
longer
it wasn't that
Cloud
style.
can
It's
use
just
11
it's on the
sword
icon
controls.
at the bottom now.
Oh, okay.
For Villager, we made it easier to see what you've pocketed.
Wait, are we getting... I know, there was probably a female
Between
villager
the male
already.
and female versions, there are 8 different villagers.
Jeez. 8-1. I mean...
Bowser's Final Smash, Giga Bowser, is even bigger and better. He's now as big as Bowser. from
Okay, that is
Yoshi's
amazing.
All
They
of
really
Mr.
go
Game
for
&
everyone.
Watch's moves are back, and he looks even more like he did in his original games. His transformations are more full of
That is
character
cool.
than ever.
Have I said I wish I could
Young
get
Link
into
from
this
Super Smash
game?
Bros. Melee is making a comeback that makes 3 links for the first time.
Maybe I'm gonna try it again.
Lon Lon Milk, anyone? After 10 long years, Wolf makes his return. His design is based on Star Fox Zero, and each of his moves has
Don't mention Star
significant
Fox Zero, everyone hates it.
Kirby is his usual puffy self. But we've added a little something to his stone ability.
That Breath of the
He
Wild...
has a copy ability for every fighter, so the
Arena
more
looks
fighters we
amazing.
have, the more challenging he becomes to develop.
Wait, was he able to do that before? With so many characters?
Show
Okay.
used to require repeated button presses to toggle Monado arts. But now you can choose a specific one.
You get
for
the your
button
B move
press
or whatever
and quick
for every
directional
character.
tilt. Sure is handy to change arts on the fly. We also added Fiora to his final smash.
I think we're halfway
rises
done.
again, returning to his popular design from The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. And for his final smash, he becomes Demon King Ganon. Mii Fighter's proportions have been tweaked a bit. There are 3 types: Brawler, Sword Fighter, and Gunner. The moveset for each type has also been enhanced, and you can now choose
Wait, there was
12 voice options.
Parasite Queen in the background.
We're hoping to get this fighter ready for online play.
Dang you.
Previously, Pit's final smash was 3 sacred treasures. This time, he'll be riding in
I mean,
style
isn't this
on
kind of
a
fucking putting every other fighting game to shame? I mean, with how many
In the
characters
last
you have?
game, Zero Suit Samus's final smash called in her gunship. This time, she uses her power suit. to
I
fire
don't want to
a
compare this now
devastating
with Marvel Infinite. I mean, you know, Capcom versus, you know what I mean.
When
But that one had like
damaged, you'll
16
see a crack in
fighters?
his helmet.
And this one
But
has
don't worry,
100?
It'll get fixed up right away.
Oh, boy.
Bayonetta's costumes from her first 2 games are both available. Listen closely, and you'll hear differences in the sound effects. It seems we have a guest.
Oh, cool.
Rodan appears as an assist trophy. Warrior's final smash, Warrior Man, has changed quite a bit. After transforming, he no longer uses individual attacks to get the job done. Donkey Kong's final smash is all rapid-fire punches, like Donkey Kong Jungle Beat. You'll notice that he and other fighters have expressive new facial animations.
The
Little
eyes on
Mac's
that
final
one.
smash is now a rush of blows from Giga Mac.
I wonder if
In fact,
Speedster
all
and
Final Smash
M4 and
moves in the
Brutes
game
are
get
jerking
right
all
to
over
the
this right now.
Ness's new final smash calls on Paula and Pooh. Of course, Jeff still shows up as an assist trophy. Likewise, Lucas's final smash features Kumatora and Boney. At first
Wie
glance,
fit
Lisa
Trainer!
Trainer seems the same, but her face has a new look. I wavered a bit on whether to change it, but it was a request from the Wii Fit developers. Mega Man! From both versions of Mega Man stage.
I'm sad that they did not put in Mighty Number 9.
And for his final smash, say hello to Proto Man and Bass.
Are you?
Of course! Like, being able to fight
special attacks
Mega Man against Mighty Number 9, wouldn't that be
and her
awesome?
down special is now both a counter and a deflector.
Not really.
It's not stopping
Rob
Trigger.
has a new gauge on his chassis, showing how much
Yeah, why
fuel
do
he
they
has left
spend,
for
they
hovering.
spend as much time on this as everything else?
This alone is longer than the Square Enix conference.
Notice the epsilon symbols next to Lucina.
I mean, I like
and
it. That's
Dark
cool.
numbers. Each of these fighters are
All
based on
Smash
another
fans
fighter
all over the
group.
world are
We're treating
probably
these fighters a little differently and have decided to
losing
call
their
them
supply
Echo
on Seaman. That's how much they
Allow me to
masturbate.
introduce a brand new Echo fighter.
Wait, a new fighter?
Echo Fighter.
Daisy! What is Echo Fighter?
Daisy
It's
joins the
based on
roster as
Peach.
Peach's
Oh,
Echo
okay.
fighter.
But it's Daisy!
She fights in a similar
Awesome.
manner as Peach, but they have different characteristics, which we hope you'll enjoy.
Daisy is the better Peach.
Have fun playing as your favorite princesses. All in all, if you add up the changes we're making, there could be tens of thousands. I hope you're looking forward to some serious matchups. And here's a new fighter.
Oh boy.
Yeah, new fighter. Oh, we knew about this one though.
Inkling is a completely new addition
Wait,
to the
Rand
roster.
Inkling's not in?
As
Yes,
main
yes,
components,
yes,
they'll
okay.
take more damage from attacks.
They're probably gonna announce a few more before the game comes out.
Different weapons are available as smash attacks or special attacks. The splatter shot,
Like Nathan Drake, probably.
splat bomb,
Yeah,
splat
okay.
roller, and the final smash, killer whale. You can actually run out of ink, so it's important to refill by pressing the B button.
Okay,
while
that's
shielding.
cool.
Inkling Boy also debuts alongside Inkling Girl. Inklings are very fashionable. All 8 have their own outfits. And each has their own ink color, so matches get really bright.
That's cool.
Man, they put a lot of work
By
into
the way,
this.
we added in the squid system as an assist trophy. During their live concert, the camera zooms in for a close-up. That means it's easier to get knocked off the screen.
Oh, that's cool. Man, they're not
While
gonna
we're on the
stop, do
topic
they?
of assist trophies, let me share some additional information.
I think
As
they
you may
probably
know,
should.
assist
That's
trophies lend high
crazy.
support in battles.
I enjoy it. I
Yeah,
mean,
but
I-
it kind
you
of
can
sucks
KO
that
assist
they had that
trophies
reel of like all
damage.
those games and they
Now
give them
you
like
can
3
post for it
seconds
too.
and then they're spending 20 minutes on Smash.
Yeah, but this is the most looked forward to.
However, some assist trophies will remain unbeatable. Maybe an unexpected guest will photobomb your battle.
And before we only
Yep,
get 1
it's
minute
him.
of Metroid Prime. It's
Oh.
Bomberman!
There's a wide variety. More than 50 of them appear in the game.
No, they did not, Adolfina. We see 20 minutes of Smash right now.
Of course, we're also adding
I'm not
even more
joking.
Pokemon and items.
They showed
We
every
can't wait
single
to show you.
character and their moves. But it's cool. Again, I wish I could get into these games. Wait, there's a fake Smash Ball?
Awesome.
Jesus!
There are a
Gonna
variety
stop.
of stages available in this game as well, including a massive list of returning stages. If you get a group together to play,
No, I'm not
it'll be
joking.
a challenge to hit them all. The graphics have been
It's
improved as
probably
well.
going 20 minutes now.
Let's get a look at some stages from various games.
I mean, it's fun. Hey, I know that one. It was in Melee. Wait, is that Zelda Spirit Tracks?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Look at it! Parasite Queen, Metroid Prime first boss. You should remember her.
I remember her.
Hey, the Green Hill Zone from the Wii version, I think. Wait, it's getting destroyed? That's cool. What is Newport City? Pretty true. Well, obviously, if you're not interested in Smash, yeah, you don't miss anything. But I think it's cool. That looks pretty nice. I mean, if they only show like a minute of Metroid Prime 4, I'm gonna be salty.
Well...
Damn! That looked nice, the destruction. Wait, the tower gets activated? Okay, that's pretty cool. Wait,
All
I remember.
stages now have both Battlefield and Omega forms too.
What is Battlefield form?
These versions hover above.
With the 3 platforms above.
Their sizes and
based
terrain
on the Battlefield
all the same.
stage.
So savor the simplicity.
And then the Omega
music
forms
and
based on
background
Final
of your favorite
Destination.
series.
Yeah. Are you fucking kidding me?
Let's take a sneak peek at the new and returning techniques you can pull off during battles. The directional air dodge enhances mobility. It can come in handy when recovering from a fall. However, if you dodge too much, even on the ground, you'll be wide open to attack, and your duration of intangibility gets shorter.
Is that new?
Sort of, I guess.
You can execute short hop attacks by pressing the A button and jump at any time. Also, you can smash attack by pressing the A and B buttons just like the previous game. A perfect shield occurs when you release the shield button. Until now, you were able to pull it off without any major risks, but going forward, you'll need to time it carefully.
Cool!
For one-on-one battles, the damage dealt will now be greater than in battles with higher numbers of players.
Okay.
This should help ensure that the action is well-paced.
I guess that makes sense.
In a timed battle, the fighter in the lead will sometimes flash with light.
Okay, that's cool.
Better do something, or no victory pose for you. We've got something special for your playing pleasure in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
New character?
Oh my god, we can play with a GameCube controller!
Nintendo GameCube controllers can be used in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Are they making new ones?
Just isn't the same without them.
This time I have to buy one.
Not to mention, all Super Smash Bros. Series amiibo figures are compatible this time as well. In fact, all fighters' current amiibo figures will be supported, even if they're from a different series. Tap a compatible amiibo figure to add in a figure player, or FP, and level up. Your FP data from previous titles can be transferred.
Yeah.
Before we go.
We hope you're as excited as we are.
I mean,
our staff will continue working hard until the game releases.
That's pretty cool.
We really appreciate your support.
And now give me as much time
we made
with
including
Metroid.
every single fighter ever.
I'm sorry, that's not gonna happen.
Some kind of hope
I have
that
the
you aren't
feeling we're not gonna
expecting
see
too many new
Metroid.
challengers. However, we do have one more announcement. Please, take a look.
A 3DS version. It's free to play with loot chests. No actual gameplay. Wait, what is going on? A story mode? Are they bringing story mode back? Then I would be in too.
I hope so.
I mean, that looks fucking amazing. Can we please get a CG movie like that?
They add Ridley as a playable character.
Wait, was it? Oh yeah, you're right. Wait.
Or as like a mid-boss or something.
Oh, it's story mode. Oh, he looks so beautiful. Ridley hits the big time.
He's really a playable character.
Jesus! That is pretty cool.
There you go, Internet. You can stop whining about it now.
Wait, people wanted to have Ridley?
Yeah.
Really? Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that song. He's huge. He murdered Samus. Ridley murdered Samus. No Metroid Prime. Oh,
cool.
Damn. Well, ladies and gentlemen, available now. Damn. Well,
cool.
Christmas comes early for a lot of people. Wait, was that it? If you...
No.
Are you serious?
No.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Nintendo Treehouse Live
Are you
from
serious?
Los Angeles Convention Center and E3.
You know that you have Metroid Prime, do you?
E3 会場の Nintendo Treehouse Live の配信へようこそ。
Are they showing
I'd
it
like
on
to say thank you to
Treehouse?
everyone around the world for tuning in to our Nintendo Direct, as well as our fans in Japan. 全世界の皆さんが Nintendo Direct を見ていただいて、そして特に日本のお客さんも見ていただいてどうもありがとうございます。
Is
I am
Metroid
Bill
Prime 4
Trinnan. I am
cancelled?
here with Nate Bildorf and Eric Smith from the Treehouse. 僕は Treehouse のビルトリネンと、
Is he
ネイト・ビルドフさんと
completely
エ
translating
リック・スミ
into
スさん
Japanese now?
なんですけれども、we have a very special guest for you this morning. We just saw a new character announced. Nate, why don't you tell us who we have and what we're going
Hello,
to
Metroid
see?
Prime 4
新し
Nintendo.
いキャラクターが発表されましたけれども、今日は特別にスペシャルゲストが登壇していただいて、ネイト
Is
さ
he
ん、
really
紹介をお
translating
願いいたします。
everything?
Yeah, I know that was probably a lot of Smash to digest for those of you viewing at home. Mr. Sakurai on video explained quite a bit to us.
Hello,
but
people.
we are very fortunate to
Nintendo.
have a live Mr. Sakurai here with us with his translator Raymond Elgin.
で、今朝は桜井さんがスマブラの細々な話をいろいろしましたけれども、今朝は運が良くて本人が登壇していただいて、通訳のレイモンさんも一緒に来てます。
And what is the retro game?
My heart's just full right now.
I don't know, it's been like 10 years since the last game.
それでやっと発表ができたということに対して、もうすごく何も言えない。
I'm really speechless at the fact that we've been working so hard and we're finally
That's
able
a long
to announce
time.
this game.
だからもうこれから帰ろうかなって。
Okay, can you people on stage please say up front if we see Metroid Prime 4 this year
I
or
want to
not?
jump into some more specific details, but before we start, does Mr. Sakurai have anything he wants to say just in general about the game's development?
まあもちろんこれからいろいろ紹介していきたいと思うんですけれども、その実演プレイの前に桜井さん
So,
が
I mean, Dark Fox Racing game apparently is not happening too.
They didn't even really like officially end the conference.
Well, they had like credits.
Yeah, but it was like for Smash.
もうほとんどないんじゃないかなとは思うんですよね。
With like Square Enix
楽しんでいただければ。
Remember, I mean, last, like
the
they
biggest
always
appeal
showed
of
something
this game
new
is
at their
really that
treehouses.
every single fighter.
So
is
I
back
wonder if
here.
we get
and may
something
continue the Smash
after
series in the future, but I don't know if we'll ever be able to pull this off. So I really hope that you'll enjoy this iteration of the game.
I certainly plan to.
まあ僕はエンジョイするつもりです。
私も楽しみです。
Me too.
Well, so Mr. Sakurai really delineated a lot of the specific moves for returning fighters in the video, but we only got a taste of Ridley at the very end. So what I was hoping we could do is maybe play through a little bit with Ridley live on stage here so we can talk a little bit more about his moves and see what he looks
I
like.
can't believe that they don't mention Metroid Prime 4. They only showed a teaser last year. That's what you do, you show a teaser of the logo and the next year you show footage.
今朝は実演プレイでリドリーの技も紹介していただけないでしょうか。
そうですね。
Did Bandai Namco fuck up?
やりますね。
All right. Yeah,
They're playing
let's go
Smash?
ahead and give you guys a tour.
Probably.
Where would you like to fight?
どこで戦いましょうか。
とりあえず説明だけなんで、その終点で。
So I'm just going to do an explanation, so let's just go to Final Destination.
All right.
And this Final Destination is actually a special version of Final Destination that is going to be slightly different from the version that's in the full game, correct?
そうです。
今の終点が本編とちょっと違って E3 会場専用のバージョンですね。
そうなってます。
That's correct.
And that was a bit of a change right there that we picked the stage before the characters.
で今ご覧の通りちょっと違うところなんですけれども、一番最初に選ば
Oh, you picked the stage first now.
それについては後で説明しましょうか。はい。とりあえずリドリーについて説明します。
And let me get into Ridley now.
リドリーは、ご存知の通り、いや知らない方もおられるかもしれませんが、メトロイドシリーズの、サムスの宿敵ですね。
As you may or may not know, Ridley is from the Metroid series and is the arch nemesis.
Yeah, Metroid series.
全体的に、
You have something on that?
他のファイターと比べてとても実は身長が高いんですね。14メートルぐらいあります。
And comparatively, he's actually very, very tall. He's about 4 meters tall.
その体育から、とてもまとめるのが難しかったのですが、特に海外からの要望がすごく高かったために、リドリーを実践させることにしました。
And because of that, it was very hard to actually get him into the game in a working condition, but there was a lot of outcry from fans, especially overseas, who decided to put him in.
キャラクター性は、スマブラの中では全体的に残虐な方です。
In terms of his characteristic, in terms of Smash Brothers, he's very much on the cruel side.
スマブラ X で、アドベンチャーモードというのがありまして、サムスを壁にこすりつけたりしていましたが、
And in Brawl, he made an appearance as a boss, and he would do moves like grabbing Samus and just dragging her across the wall.
今回は地面にこすりつけたりします。
And now he drags other fighters along the floor.
おっといけない。何やってんでしょうね。I win!
僕が勝った。
Sorry about that.
投げの途中でジャンプをしたりとか、特殊な挙動を取ることもできます。
You can do jumps while he's grabbing onto opponents and do all other kinds of technical moves.
それとニュートラル必殺技は炎の玉を吐くんですけれども。
And his neutral special is a fireball, as you can see.
こう溜めると複数の玉を吐くことができます。
And charging it up, you can throw multiple fireballs.
実は原作と同じで、溜めてる時の口の中が弱点なんですね。
And just like the original game, his weak point is actually when he's charging up the fireball in his mouth.
頑張って。今26のダメージになってますけど、かなり食らいました。
So just from that one hit, he took about 26% of damage right now, but you take big damage.
あと、さっき間違えて使ってしまった必殺技上、こういう吹き技になってるんですが。
Sorry, not this here.
方向を4方向に変えることができます。
It'll have its own direct next year.
斜め前と斜め下では、少し角度が違うんですね。
And you can actually set it to diagonally down or forward or diagonally down backward, and the angle is a little bit different for each.
I can't believe how much time they spent on this, though.
I mean, it's their biggest.
And he also has
this will be the most sold game on the Switch.
And this has a very unique attribute.
Even more than Super Mario Odyssey.
マリオの体力ゲージに注目してください。
Please take a close look
like the
at
GameCube
Mario's
version of
damage
Smash
percentage.
Sold like 9 million units or whatever. And remember, GameCube was only sold 25 million times.
すごいカス当たりをするんですね。
So this move actually
pretty
has
much
a
every
sweet spot, and when
person
you hit it
knows
right
this.
at the sweet spot, it takes huge, massive damage. But if you don't and just attack him normally, it's very minimal damage.
これはやっぱり4人対戦の時の方が当たりやすいと思います。
And I think, relatively speaking, I think it's easier to hit that sweet spot when you're doing a 4-player match.
ということで、リドリーの説明を。
I have no idea about the
And I think
decimal
that wraps up
count
Ridley's
thing.
moveset.
Well, I'd like to stop just getting beaten up here for a second, so I was kind of hoping that next maybe we could actually play a match and see what it looks like in action. How do you guys feel about that?
まあデコボコにさ
れ
ることはちょっとお願いしたいと思いますけれども、せっかくですので、
Can't see any more Smash.
してもらいましょうか。はい。
If you don't show it, if you don't have it, just say it.
We'll see what happens.
I'm okay with
かどうかわからないんですけれども。
じゃあとりあえずサムスとリドリーですね、少し解説を交えながらお話をしたいと思います。
Alright, got Samus and Ridley, and I'll do some commentating while we're battling.
まず先ほど少し触れていた、ステージセレクトの方が先だったという話について。
So first I'd like to start off with what Nate mentioned earlier about having a stage select before you select the fighters.
ステージには少なくともファイターに対する相性というのがあります。極端な話だとリトルマックだと平地が有利なんですね。
every fighter and every stage has advantage and disadvantage in combination. So if you look at kind of the extreme, Little Mac is very useful on a flat surface.
そこで、ステージを先に選ぶことにしました。特に敗者が選ぶ、負けた側が選ぶようにすると、さらに公平度が増すと思います。
And so to add a little bit of strategy, we decided to be able to select the stage beforehand, and that way, in a series of matches, the loser gets to pick the stage.
今、スコア表示が出たのがお分かりでしょうか。
And I think you might have seen the score display there.
1対1の場合、ああいうスコア表示を行うことにしました。ゼロになったら負けです。
And then for one-on-one battles, we decided to put a score, display the score like that. And obviously, you lose when you reach zero.
Don't do this.
Oops, didn't make it.
Good triumphs.
復帰ができなかったですね。
なんかネイトさんって容赦ないですよね。
Nate has no mercy, does he?
Never.
新キャラに対してね。
Especially against a new fighter.
おっと。おー、来た。
There we go.
Oh, come on, man. That's just, that should be illegal.
それはもう本当にいいんですかって。
まだ開発中のバージョンですし、ダメージ値とか当たりやすさについてはこれからも調整の余地があるかもしれません。
And of course, this game is still in development, so the damage ratio, where the sweet spot is, things like that may change in the future.
それと、ムービー中でもお話をしていましたワンオンワンダメージというのが適用されているので、普通に4人対戦でやるときよりもダメージ値が高くなっています。
And as I mentioned in the video earlier, there is this one-on-one damage where you take on more damage, and that's been implemented here.
そうこうしている間に今同点になってますね。
And as we speak, we're at a tie right now.
で今のはまた新しいアイテムですね。This is a new item we see on screen here.
その名もブラックボールというんですけれども。
And this new item is called Black Hole.
その中に中心に相手を吸い込むタイプのものです。
Basically, what happens is it attracts all the fighters into the center of that black hole.
あとお話しした通り、アシストフィギュアを撃墜することができますが、これはタイム制とかじゃないと得点が関係ないので、今回はそんなにメリットはないかも。起きましたね。
And I was talking about assist trophies, and it's usually only gets points in time matches, but as we're speaking, we got a finals match.
And you can see Samus's ship crashing in the background.
そうです。
後ろにサムスの宇宙船が撃墜してるっていうのが見えますよね。
落ち方もいろいろ監修しましたよ。
Enjoy that. Yeah, enjoy that.
Did a lot of review for that animation.
And it looks like we've added some new to the game as well.
All right.
で、新しいポケモンも今出ましたよね。
あれは前作から出ています。ダークラインですね。
Yeah, that's Darkrai from the previous title.
Get out.
ギャラガはまだダメージが低いので簡単に助かります。
So yeah, the damage ratio was low, and that's why we were able to get out of Lost Galaga.
新しいボンバーです。
And this is a new item.
Let's just stick this up in the air real quick. Oh, come over here. Come over here. That was bad.
今ワークスターにも新しい仕様がつきまして、上を押してると時間を調整できるようになりました。早く落ちたり遅く落ちたりすることができます。
And we actually added a new spec to the warp star. So holding up, you can actually delay when the warp star falls, and you can adjust when either make it quickly or slower.
I'm burning now.
If they show this game as long as they did Metroid Samus Returns last year, 2 more hours.
I was always curious, Samus ate the curry, but
I cannot watch 2 more hours of this.
That, it's burning and spicy.
I just want them to tell us if we get Metroid or not.
I'm assuming no.
知りませんでした。
I didn't know that. Good to know.
I'd just like to point out that I won while we were talking.
今喋ってる間にネイトさんが優勝しましたねって。
そうですね。おめでとうございます。
Congratulations, Samus. What did Ridley ever do to you? Why you gotta be like?
もうサムスなんでそういうことするんですか。リトリーがそれだけ悪いことしたんですか。
I kinda can't believe that there's no Metroid Prime.
Mr. Sakurai, would you like to play one?
じゃあ4人で
戦いましょう。
やりますか。
Yeah. All right, let's do it.
I'm gonna stay a little bit longer on the screen.
じゃあ4人対戦しましょう。
I'm gonna.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna lower it though. I'd be really shocked if there's no Metroid Prime. Like, do they have a schedule for the treehouse thing? Let me actually check.
So we're on. Alright,
now we got controllers.
No. We're gonna grab. We'll figure it out.
It looks like I'm second player. Maybe I'll go with...
I'm gonna go with Ganondorf.
And perhaps I will stick with Mario since we just saw Nate get beat up as Mario.
Well, I don't really see a schedule, I guess. Okay, games that I showed us here.
So we are on Great Plateau Tower here from Breath of the Wild.
Well, that's from a Nintendo. I think we're not gonna get any Metroid. Yeah, the big one is Smash.
Has no damage, he can actually shoot a blade beam out.
I am bummed out. I mean, I don't want to be an asshole right now because what they showed is great and everything, and Smash is their biggest thing. But what is the game cancelled? Did the Japanese people fuck up again? Like, I mean, I don't dislike Metroid Other M that much. The gameplay is fine. What they did with the story and the character, same as Aaron, was bad. The game itself was fine. Like, I mean, you know that there's probably a few people waiting for Metroid Nintendo. I know, maybe not as much, like a Metroid Prime 4 would not have 244,000 viewers on YouTube right now.
I guess I am Ganondorf.
Oh, Curry.
But some news about Metroid Prime 4? At least say that you don't show it? Like a little statement, hey, if you're waiting for Metroid, we're not ready yet. And you know what, that would be fine.
I love seeing that tower collapse and then a new platform appears.
Wait, Metroid Prime 4 got a release date?
We're good.
No speculation. I love that on that goddamn fucking website they say Metroid Prime 4 release date. To you know, how is it called? Bait. Yeah, and now in the article said we include our speculations for the release date.
That's right. And he also
But yeah, like we will hopefully hear a little more at E3 2018. Apparently not.
And that was unfortunate.
Oh. Nintendo on Metroid Prime 4's E3 absence. One of the biggest games to make an appearance if you consider a logo reveal an appearance at E3 2017, blah 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 blah. Is there anything you can say about Metroid Prime 4? Is there a reason it wasn't at the show this year? It's still in development. But yeah, we're not featuring it at E3 this year. Great! Well guys, that was the stream.
We got a good match going here.
Awesome. I could have done without 45 minutes of Smash, I think.
That's from June 12, 2018, 11:45 AM. So 15 minutes ago. That's news.
No Smash.
By Game
no
Informer.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, like that they don't show Metroid Prime 4 is ridiculous. Oh boy, that doesn't sound great. This year you can see pretty clearly we're back to focusing on the near term. We will have more to share with Metroid Prime 4 when we have something we think is going to wow people.
Alright, well, I think I'm done with E3 this year. I'm not gonna wait around for them to show a game that's not Smash.
I mean, they're probably gonna show... I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna sit on a live stream to watch games that I can watch on a video.
Yeah.
That is a bummer.
Man, that was pretty bad.
No, the thing itself was not bad.
No, the whole conference was pretty bad.
Jesus Christ.
They didn't announce anything. No,
there was a lot on that conference.
Yeah, but it's stuff we've already seen.
Self-destruct's not gonna help things.
So, I mean, it's not really worth my time. I'm gonna go. I'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
それはちょっとアンフェアじゃないですか。アンフェアですね。ずるいですよね。ずるいですね。すいません。本当すいません。Sorry about that. 悪いことした？ Did I do something bad? Wow, that was fun. Yeah, that was.
Yeah, like I said, Norby, they showed a lot.
Yes. 楽しかったですね。
Like Nintendo's lineup is pretty good.
I need a little break first.
ちょっと手が汗だらけってネイトさんが言ってました。
But yeah, I guess that was it, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna see each other next year to the next E3.
Forget that you're on live, so you just want to play and have fun.
So
I'm still a little bit like no Metroid Prime, man. Again, like Nintendo has a lot of games. The games are not a problem. And the conference is not a problem for me too. I'm really, really happy with this year's E3. Oh, look at this, new amiibos. Yeah, just... The Metroid Prime thing is making a hole in my heart or something like that. But yeah, overall I think it was a really enjoyable E3. With EA being absolute garbage like every year, but that's nothing new. But in a way, everyone showed something that I'm interested in. I don't know, did Bethesda show something that I'm interested in? But overall, just from pure showcase of games, like Microsoft did the best job. Because it was just so much. But yeah, we got good games. The internet is probably gonna cry again that we didn't get anything about the Final Fantasy VII Remake, but believe me, you don't want to have the Final Fantasy VII Remake. We get Resident Evil 2, that's great, that's what I'm looking for. We got release dates on Octopath Traveler, that is pretty much next month, and Dragon Quest XI. Wait, did we get a release date there? I think we did. Kingdom Hearts 3 got a release date, that's wonderful too. Maybe until Kingdom Hearts 3 I replayed 1 and 2. Probably not. Someone just died outside, I think. I'm surprised that it didn't show anything for the new Yoshi too. I wonder. But yeah, Sony was pretty good too. I mean, the Ghost of Hiroshima, aka Tsuki, whatever. Like, it looked good. The problem that I had with it was the fighting. That looked really boring. And yeah, we get Yakuza PC, we get that new From Software game, we get another From Software game that apparently is VR only that looked like Rule of Rose. Like, that was a pretty good E3. I'm happy with that E3. And I probably missed like 7 things. Like, even Ubisoft, like, jeez. You can't shit on Ubisoft. I mean, Ubisoft does the same shit all the time. Online, co-op, competitive stuff. But the output is ridiculous. That there was no Splinter Cell, though. Like, a lot of things... I mean, in a way, it's our mistake. Like, just because we think Nintendo shows Metroid Prime at an E3 doesn't mean they have to show it. You know? Same with Ubisoft, just because we think, hey, there's gonna be a new Splinter Cell. Because they had Michael Ironside for voice acting for the Ghost Recon DLC. Of course, they're not just gonna fucking get him for the Ghost Recon DLC. And obviously, we all think, there has to be a new Splinter Cell. I mean, there's maybe a new Splinter Cell next year. But overall, it was a pretty good E3. We had way worse E3s. I would actually put this E3 on the top list of E3s. I feel sorry for certain people though. Like, I don't care about Anthem, but I feel sorry for the people that care about Anthem, that they got treated like a bitch. Like, that Anthem presentation was probably the worst this year on E3. Let's sit down and have a fucking QA with the developers for 15 minutes. That's a great idea. A lot of good games are coming out. There's nothing to be sad about. Beyond Good and Evil looks interesting. To be fair, before that conference, I kinda didn't have interest in Beyond Good and Evil 2. Because when they showed that fucking tech demo or whatever, where it kinda looked a little bit like Star Citizen or whatever, I was like, okay, this is probably not going in the direction that I wanted to go. But hell, we have Evil Jade, so I'm in. I'm a little bit afraid, though, about that content the community can create. Like, that seems to me that's gonna be a new trend in gaming, that they export workloads on the community that does the work for free. It seems to be maybe a trend that Ubisoft is starting there. Like, I kinda don't want people to make content. I want you to make content because you developers are the people with the vision. Like, you should never freaking I mean, include fans in feedback and whatever, because you need to get feedback from fans and stuff, because obviously you know, you want to please your fans, but don't let them. I mean, it only seems that you can add. It only seems that you can add pictures. So maybe these pictures are then, like in the city that we saw, are getting added on billboards and stuff. I don't know, man. Oh, people are actually getting paid for their contributions. That's nice then, I guess. I mean, that hit record dude is saying it. That they did it in the past, but I guess if they did it in the past, they do it with Beyond. I mean, that's nice then. That's cool. That's fair. Yeah, but still, I don't know. I don't know if I want to have fan fiction content in a video game. But no, highly interested in how that ends up. I hope they didn't waste too much money on the CGs, because the CGs look ridiculously awesome. Skull and Bones, obviously, yeah, I mean, there's people that will be hyped for Skull and Bones. I'm not, because you can't hype me anymore with co-op. Like, you seriously can't hype me with co-op anymore. Co-op in most cases means watered down gameplay / story. But again, you have to respect what Ubisoft is actually shitting out. Even if they use the same concepts all the time, pretty much, it is still respectable what they do. Like, that a single company like that can showcase 15 different things. Nah, maybe not 15, but yeah. I mean, look at Square Enix. Square Enix was really disappointing. I mean, I'm happy that Square Enix didn't show any fucking Final Fantasy 15 DLC. I'm happy that they didn't even mention Final Fantasy 15. That kinda surprised me. I mean, Square Enix was good too. Again, Dragon Quest, I'm looking forward to that one. Octopath, obviously. Hell, Kingdom Hearts 3 looks cute. Maybe I'm gonna replay the first one and think it's a terrible game again. Tomb Raider, man. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not one of these moral dudes, you know, but is that their vision for Lara Croft, to really show her as a mass murderer? I know, I mean, she's just defending herself. These mercenaries are out to kill her. But you know, like they started the reboot series with, okay, we're gonna tell you the story how Lara Croft became the Tomb Raider. She is more of the Tomb Raider in her behavior, in the way they're gonna explain how she became it, than in the games before. Like, if you play the first Tomb Raider games, if you play Tomb Raider Anniversary or whatever, that is the first Tomb Raider remake, she's not as brutal and vicious as there. While I have nothing against brutality, and while I have nothing against games that use that, it was more weird in this game to see. Like, the brutality in Last of Us made sense. The brutality in Last of Us totally made sense. Like, it totally made sense. But in Tomb Raider? Couldn't you have maybe not burned these people alive? But hey, I'm optimistic for that game, because they promise us again that there will be more tombs. So yeah, that's cool. Let's see how the Beyond Good and Evil 2 thing ends up. And again, I don't want to piss on people by saying I don't want to see their stuff in the game. There's a lot of talented people that don't work for Ubisoft that can do amazing things. And as long as Ubisoft is still, you know, having 99% contributes 99% of the content. That's good. Fallout 76 is weird for me. It really is weird. I don't understand how they want to make the game work. Apparently you can move your base whenever you want. But hey, at least they're trying something new. They could have easily made a new Fallout game, went the easy way. Here, a new Fallout, Fallout 5, there you go. Have fun. I like the Rage 2 gameplay. I was surprised that the Rage 2 gameplay only hinted on single player. I mean, the shooting looked fun. And it had hints of Bulletstorm. And Bulletstorm is always good. The gameplay. I mean, yeah, no offline. That's obviously the thing. Playing solo will still have you seeing other players. I mean, of course, it's an online game. It's kind of interesting that there's apparently no NPCs. Who gives you the quests then? Apparently this game has side quests, so you only get quests through robots or what? That's a little bit weird. Wets will take place in real time. I want to see that. I really want to see that, because that doesn't make sense. Oh, apparently you can mod Fallout 76. I expected them to completely kill the modding community with that. Maybe they mean their own modding. Private servers is cool. Yeah, they try something new. I guess, though, that the side quest and story content is gonna be a little bit more generic this time around, because that's not the focus. I'm a little bit devastated that Star Fox really is dead now at this point. Like, with Star Fox entering that Starlink game, or however it's called, that's the nail on the coffin, or however you say that, for Star Fox. Oh, we see a game. I wonder what it is. Is it Metroid Prime 4, maybe? If it's something interesting, I maybe check it out, but... the Pokemon games. I don't know. I'm in the show a lot. That's cool. So apparently this is a watered-down version of Pokemon. How do you water down Pokemon even more? That's my question.
From you, and I think everybody would like to hear from you. First, what were your goals in designing and developing Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee? じゃあ、実演プレイを始まる前に増田さんの方から、今回の
Yes, I saw this. Yes. I saw this. Yeah.
ポケモンレッツゴーイービーの開発にあたって一番達成したいこと、目的っていうのが何なんでしょうか。
そうですね。一番初めやっぱり。
Ah shit! I didn't watch the Sega Atlas thing.
本当に世界中の多くの人に遊んで。
Maybe I should watch that one. Apparently they had a conference or something like that.
開発をしてきましたけど、今回スイッチということで、
Like, would they even announce Yakuza stuff?
ワイワイと楽しんでほしいなと思って。
Maybe I was trolled by Samson. Or were they only showing trailers? Well, let me actually check.
You really want everyone around the world to really enjoy these games. Up until now, we've developed them on handheld systems, but this time around, of course, it's on Nintendo Switch, which we envision people are going to be playing in their living room. So we
I think I was trolled.
On Pokemon in general, you know, what would that look like? And what
like Samson made it sound like they had a conference. Yeah, I think he trolled me.
ポケモン GO ユーザーも、本編は遊んだことなかったりするので、みんなで本当に楽しめると、GO ユーザーも子供たちも今までのファンの
I'm checking right now.
楽しめるポケットモンスター。
I don't see anything on their official channels.
I also had in mind a lot of the younger kids maybe don't have.
Wait, what was he talking about?
There's so many people out there
Did he really troll me?
Kids maybe didn't get a chance to do that, so I had them in mind as well as all of our existing fans, really wanting this to be truly a Pokemon for everyone.
Great, well why don't we take a look at the game and show the world Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. では早速ですけれども、実演プレイに入って世界の皆さんにポケモン Let's Go Pikachu を紹介しましょうか。そうですね。This is Viridian Forest that we have just entered. 今常盤の森ですよね。
そうです。ここは皆さん昔の
I think I got trolled.
覚えてますでしょうか。こんな
At least I don't find anything.
美しい常盤の森になりました。
This may be a familiar location for a lot of our fans that played the older games, but they've kind of come back to life in 3D here.
Yes, it looks wonderful. You can see Pokemon out in the field. You can see the shafts of light. で本当に素晴らしいですね。光とかその草むらのポケモン見えたりしてますし。そうですね。みんな出てきてますね。草むらから。そうですね。
Well, I don't see anything.
And I see here that we've entered now a wild Pokemon battle, and we've changed the mechanics for how we're capturing wild Pokemon. Can you tell us about that?
Maybe he meant the trailers, I have no idea.
野生のポケモンの捕まえる画面ですよね。これは多少変わりましたよね。それをちょっと説明していただけますか。そうですね。今までバトルで押して野生ポケモンの HP を減らしてボールを投げるっていう仕組みだったんですけど、今回はリビングで。
Oh yeah, that could have been it. That it did it on a Twitch channel. Apparently that Fist of the North Star game is coming to the West too, I guess? That's cool. But yeah guys, I think that's it. That was E3. No Metroid Prime, that still makes my heart bleed a little bit. We're still gonna get other stuff. I don't know, that fucking Pokemon game looks cute. Finally a Pokemon game where it doesn't have aliasing issues. Like the biggest problem that Pokemon games for me had was the aliasing issues. I want to play with a Pokeball. I mean, it looks pretty cute. Like, seriously. Wait, you don't have to fight them anymore? You just throw the Pokeball now? Is that the thing why people are not so happy about that one? Like you don't even do attacks anymore? Wait, no, you have to. You have your Pokemons here. But it instantly threw the Pokeball without weakening him. I like the freaking classic style on the Pokemons there. Well, I guess that's how they water it down then. Wait, you see the Pokemons now on the map? Wasn't it always random encounters? That's cool. Wow, you really don't fight them anymore. That is really, like, I was asking myself how you can water down Pokemon even more. Well, I guess that's how you do it. Is this gonna be a full price game? Okay, you battle trainers. I mean, yeah, you learn attacks here apparently, so there has to be some kind of fighting. I don't know, I think it looks cute. I hope that they keep the no random encounters for the full game too. He has 995 Pokeballs. I mean, Nintendo doing the right thing. They show the stuff that they think people want to have, and they're right with that. Smash is like the biggest thing, and Pokemon is like the biggest thing. But that they didn't even show a 2-minute fake gameplay trailer from Metroid Prime. Man. That makes me a little bit salty. But yeah, I think we're coming to an end. Maybe you have something to say, but if not, I think I'm done. That was pretty much E3. It was a good E3. I really enjoyed it. It was fun. Oh. Miyazaki says, we are deeply following Activision's code. Joyfulness, comfort, and a proper onboarding process. What's with loot boxes? I mean, I really liked that game. That game looked awesome. Especially with the grappling hook mechanic. Oh, there's not gonna be any multiplayer component to it? Like completely single player without PvP or whatever? Interesting. I'm surprised that Activision gave the okay to that. But yeah, guys. I don't know where we will be the next time on here. I started playing Dead of War. And I got my time in Donkey Kong Country Returns. So right now I would say until next E3. Or until the next conference of some sort. I don't know if anything is up, but I mean, there's probably gonna be something for Gamescom. No, Sony doesn't do anything at Gamescom anymore. I'm actually not sure if they still do Gamescom conferences. Sony is definitely not gonna do a Paris Games Week, but it's in September, I think. Brooks is hyped for Smash. That's good. I expected the Discord channel to actually explode more with Smash, but the only thing that happened was Brooks typing Smash hype, and I'm for Smash. That's it. But yeah, guys, officially I'm gonna say right now, until next year, if we're all still alive, and yeah, maybe if something comes up, there will be something, but I don't see anything coming up. Maybe if I want to learn another speedrun. But yeah, thanks for joining. I hope you enjoyed E3. I did. Like, there was something for everyone. No Shenmue 3. Probably for the better. I'm not so sure about that. Well, E3 actually still starts. There can still be announcements and stuff like that. There's apparently some Resident Evil 2 footage happening today. I think it was on Sony's stream at 4 p.m. That's like in 2.5 hours. Some Resident Evil 2 stuff. 15 minutes apparently. So there's a lot of gameplay to see for everyone, but obviously we're not gonna watch that. Because it's easier to watch the videos afterwards. There's action-packed publisher streams. I think Sony had a pretty big schedule for the next days. So, yeah. I wish you a wonderful year, I guess. Have a nice one.